Konnichiwa, YouTube. That's kind of a joke. This is the Bleach mod that I'm doing today. I will admit that I kind of copied the Diamond Minecart's map idea. So the link will be in the description. It's pretty cool. There is a second floor. The staircase is kind of hidden. Come on, go down. But this is the Bleach mod, and this, I've never seen Bleach, but it's a TV show. My guess is from the armor, from the names of the armor and stuff like that. I'm guessing it's Japanese. But one of the main things you're gonna need in this mod is the Zanpakuto. Basically, you just need 1 iron ingot and 2 Ryatsu blocks. And Ryatsu blocks are made of 9 bits of Ryatsu. So basically, it's kind of like a lapis lazuli, the same principle, 9 in a square for the Ryatsu block, and you're going to need 2 of those. You get Ryatsu by killing the hollow mobs, which are in this chest. But first, the Zanpakuto does do, I believe, about 4 damage. Really, I would not have known about this mod if it were not for, if I can find him in here. He's always traveling around here. No, I think he's upstairs. But basically, Dr. Poseidon, in one of my previous videos, right afterwards, he mentioned his brother, Sensei Zeus. So, then when his brother called, he invited me over here. Where did Sensei Zeus go? Okay, he might be downstairs. There's an upstairs and a downstairs and a middle floor to this place, so it's confusing. We might see him sometime later. I'm just gonna quickly check. Oh, there he is, Sensei Zeus. Hello. You're not even interested. What a jerk. Alright, but anyway, you have a Zanpakuto. And basically, what you do with this is if you sneak and you hit the use key, you'll get this little GUI on the left with fire, ice, poison, heal, earth, wind, light, and dark. And then the bottom one with the sword, that's the number of kills you've made with it. It only goes up to 80. But then you have to hit escape to get out. Inventory doesn't work. You can actually rename this. So since I'm going to go for the wind element, I'm going to name mine Tornado. But now it's plus 10 attack damage. I think you can hold attack to get a bit of a charge out of it, but I'm not sure. So also, I mentioned the hollow mobs. I'm gonna get rid of this Ryatsu. Basically, these are all the hollow mobs at the top. There's your bat, blaze, spider, golem. I seem to be missing the blaze hollow. There it is. But basically, these are all of the hollows. Wait, what? Blaze. Okay. So, never mind that. I'm just gonna leave that over here. But basically, these are all the mobs. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab all these. But then each of these mobs and a few of these other mobs, which I'll get to in a minute, each of them has a specific point that you'll get. So if you do the sneak click, fire is golem. If you kill the golem, you get a point for fire. For ice, it's the wasp. Poison is a snake. Healing is the grand fisher. That's another mob. Spider is earth. The blaze is wind. I thought that would be fire, but apparently it's wind. Light is the bat, and then the dark is the stalker and the Menos Grande. So that one has 2 that you can get for those points. But I'm going to jump down here just for these mobs. But this, I'm going to do Stalker last. He's kind of cool. But this is the Bat Hollow. They all have kind of a different model and a really cool mask on each of them. So if I can manage to kill this guy, kill. They do have some pretty decent health, but they do drop Ryatsu. You can see on the right the spirit bar over here. over here. This is your spirit bar. Some things will take away your spirit, some will give a bit more spirit. But pretty much that is a basic necessity for this mod. It goes up to, I believe, 200. Then right now, if we do sneak and click, we have one in the light area. So now we will do the blaze hollow, and I'm going to grab a bit more blazes. I'll pause and do that. Well, right now I'll just show you the models. So there's the blaze hollow. Here is the spider hollow. They can come in different colors. Then here we have the snake hollow. This one looks pretty cool with the arms. I just love the arms on this guy. This is the get that clear. This is the wasp hollow. I kind of like the wings on that guy. The golem hollow right here, and then finally the stalker, which looks kind of creepy. So I'm going to go ahead and get these guys out of the way and maybe kill some more blazes for the wind, and then I will get back to you because this guy's staring at me. He's stalking me. Okay, sorry about that. I just wanted to get some more things for my wind element. But now these are not hollows, but I don't think that they drop Ryatsu. I forget if they do or not. So we will see that. Then one thing I forgot to mention with the Zancaputo, or Tornado in my case, they do not have a durability bar, so you can pretty much just keep one for your entire game. Just occurred to me I forgot the hole. Because there are actually 5 of these. But this is the hole. He looks kind of like a normal person, except for the chain in him. But when you click, hit the use key, they will drop Ryatsu. And then they will follow you while you're holding your sword. But then there's also another one called the decoy. This one's eyes are yellow, and this girl's eyes are not yellow. So then when you use with her, then she'll drop Ryatsu. Both of them will follow you. The only difference is the eyes and maybe the damage indicators mod. They only have 1 health, but if you attack them or do what you would do with a hole, they explode like this and spawn the Grand Fissure. So we're just gonna go ahead and kill this guy. This guy, he goes towards your healing energy. Okay, they do drop Ryatsu. So they will explode, turn into Grand Fissures. Don't know what that lag was about. But that's pretty much the, the decoy. Plus the Grand Fissure, 2 in 1. Alright, next we have the Shinigami. This guy is pretty much kind of like you. He's got the clothes working, he's got a sword, he's got kind of a Japanese hairdo. But then when you kill a Shinigami, they will also, I believe, drop Ryatsu. They sadly do not drop their swords, so that's kind of useless to kill one to try and get the sword. But it does go for the Ryatsu. Alright, so, yeah. Sorry. Now this next one is kinda OP, if you ask me, so I'm gonna come over here into this little valley. But this is Menos Grande. Grande is, I think, Spanish for large. I don't know what Menos means. So, I have no armor on. And here it is. And it will destroy any dirt blocks it comes in contact. It can't even break obsidian. I don't even think that bedrock is immune to it. But dude, look at me. Look at me. I'm trying to review you. Oh, come on. You look at... Okay, so yeah, you see it's kind of creepy. So, you cannot hit it from up a... Why are you dancing? Why are you... You're just dancing. You can only hit it kind of at the bottom part of the dress kind of thing. I'm gonna... Yeah, it's eating up all this dirt. It doesn't even leave the drop, so it's kind of useless. So let's try to kill this thing. I think it's got like 170 health, and we're doing about 10 with each hit, maybe a bit less. So let's wait for this guy to drop like a fly. Oh, there. It's kind of like a mini boss in the way it explodes. It does drop a ton of experience in Ryatsu, so it is very worth it. Okay, maybe not a lot of Ryatsu, but a ton of experience. I think I went up like maybe 10 levels there, so it's pretty worth it. But pretty big and powerful. You can't even... Obsidian doesn't stand up to this stuff. Or to that thing, so... kind of useless to hide in your obsidian base from Menos Grande. Get out of flying. Quit lagging me out like that. So now we are going to go into a bit more interesting stuff. I'm just going to drop all this in here. Alright, so this guy, some of them do drop hollow masks. These are the only 5 that give you a buff. But they do go on kind of like your helmet. So this one gives us night vision, and then for 10 seconds after we take it off. This one I think gives you speed 3, so that's not bad. Speed 3, it's pretty useful in getting away from it. So yeah, we're going pretty fast here. Then this one, I believe, gives us a jump boost. Yep, jump boost 3. So yeah, it's pretty... I think that's about 2.5 blocks high. This one, I believe, gives you strength. Yeah, strength for as long as you're wearing it. And then this one gives you all of that, plus resistance, or it gives you speed, strength, speed 2, resistance 2, strength 2, and regeneration, for as long as you're wearing that. So this one, I'm not sure how you get that last one, but it is definitely worth it to try and grab that. Because you get regeneration, strength, speed, and resistance. And I'm just seriously lagging out here. So let's try to get up here. Alright, we actually got it that time. But then the next thing is the Quincy Tunic, the Quincy Armor Set. This is made by Soul Cloth, which is what the Shihakusho stuff is made of. There's only a top and a bottom to this, but with both sets, your spirit, like on the right, the spirit should go up. I'm not sure why. Yeah, we just got like 4 levels there. I'm not sure why I went down. I think the masks take some spirit. So we will wear this for the rest of it. But the way to make soul cloth, you get 2 soul cloth from a Ryatsu block surrounded by Ryatsu. That gives you 2 soul cloths. And it's just a traditional armor for the what was that? The Shihakusho armor set. So you're gonna need a ton of that for that armor set. The Quincy set, I believe you just add a lapis lazuli block. It wasn't working for me earlier, but that should be fixed. I'm not really sure. I'm pretty sure that I was doing it right, but it didn't really show a picture. I rely on pictures. Now, next is the Quincy Bow. This is made by 3 Ryatsu blocks and 3 Ryatsu. Kind of in a flip of the normal bow recipe. Sorry there. Alright, I'm not even going to fly anymore. That's just annoying. Then I'm going to turn my sound up here, because it does give a pretty cool sound. Well, not here it doesn't, but with the next piece, yeah. But it does take some spirit. It takes about 5 spirit to fire. But then on the forum page, it did say that it should take out a hollow mob, so the blaze, all this stuff, it should take those out in one shot, I tried that earlier and it didn't work, but that should, again, I think it's just laggy. But next, this is the Seal Schneider. I actually know a guy who works at Schneider Electric, so that's kind of weird. But this is made by a Ryatsu block and 2 iron ingots. So basically, if you take the Zanpakuto blade and just replace the bottom Ryatsu block with an iron ingot, then you can get the Seal Schneider. But this can be fired if you don't have enough spirit to shoot it. So if you have like 4 spirit, then you can shoot that. But there is a way to get it. Oh, there we go. But with the use key, you can turn it into kind of a sword. So I'm gonna grab a piggy here. Poor little piggy. But then I don't think you can deactivate it. You might be able to. Shift click? No. Alright, yeah, that's not really working. There might be a way to deactivate it, but I don't know. Okay, someone has a car alarm for some reason, so I'm gonna let that die out. Okay, sorry about that. I don't think you guys wanted a car alarm going off in the background. But this only does about 4 damage, so about the same as a wooden sword, maybe a little less. This pig is too evasive. Trust me, piggy, I'm not gonna hurt you anymore. Hiya. Oh, come on, I hit you. Yeah, so it takes about 3 hits to kill a pig. So that is pretty helpful. If you just left your sword at home, you have a shield sniper, it's close range enemy, then booyah. That's pretty good on your part. 3 attack damage, my bad. It kind of looks like a knife from here. But then you do shoot. Okay, I'm not sure why that. Oh, it's because my sound isn't on. Okay, so I'm gonna. Okay, so yeah, you heard that. That's the cool sound. So yeah, it does give a pretty awesome sound. Kind of reminds me of charging a fireball or something. Oh, come on. Alright, but then that is the Seal Schneider and the Quincy bow. But then the next piece, pretty much goes along with the Zanpakuto, but I require 20 spirit, so I'm going to go gather spirit in my spiritual place of the spirit. Okay, I'm back. You can see over at the right, apparently it goes over 200. I thought it only went up to 200. Apparently it can go over. But now, we have 65 in our wind, and then everything else, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 7. Then it does only go up to 80. And then this will all add up to 80. But right now, I'm going to go into F5 just for a better view. I'm looking pretty awesome. So now we click, then we have this small fire coming around us. We have Sensei Zeus in the background. We'll keep holding it. Just hold the use key in your blocking position. Then eventually hold it for a minute. There we go. Then it turns into Storm Tornado, which will give you a jump boost 4. I think that's 4. Yeah, I think that's 4. I don't really know Roman numerals. But you can jump a lot higher with this blade. So I can jump up here. And now it looks kind of like I don't even know what, like a double-bladed, but it will keep taking down your spirit. But you can also hit mobs pretty high in the air. So let's hop down here. I think it's only while it's equipped. Yeah, only while it's equipped. But then we can hit it, and it goes pretty high in the air and pretty much one-shots that pig. I think pigs have like 16 health, but I'm not sure. But then if you do wish to... Alright, nothing happens on right-click, but if you shift and right-click... Okay. There is some way to reverse this. I'm gonna go look up how. Now I am. Okay, so it says when you hit Z, has to be equipped, hit Z, and then it will just revert back to your normal blade, and you won't get the buffs. So now, no, you can only do it with 200 or more spiritual energy. But then it is sadly still at 80, but you can get you can pretty much just make a ton of the Zanpakutos. Just grab a couple of Zancaputos and get the different elements. Then, like I said, there's fire, which will damage. Ice, which will slow them down. Poison, heal. This one I think will take some damage and heal you from said damage. Your fire burn, slow, poison, heal. This one I think does extra damage and has some better resistance. Wind, you get the jump boost. Light, I'm gonna have to figure out what light is. 1 second. Okay, so light does extra damage during the day and gives you invisibility when you right click. And then dark blinds mobs and does extra damage at night. Also on the channel page there is a mention of 4 total bonuses, like a bonus. Okay, come on, why can't I fly here? There are 4 sort of bonus swords, like not fire or any of that, and they are lunar, flat, there we go. Normal, which is pretty much balanced, water and lightning. Lightning, water, and lunar, it does not say how to get. I'm guessing you grab like a wind and a fire sword and put them in a crafting table. Oh, come on. Alright, let's try to do this. No! Forward, yay, forward, okay, there is kind of a parkour, so that's kind of cool, around the dojo. I've managed, oh, come on, you know what, fly. I'm getting really sick of this. Alright, but that is pretty much all there is to say about the Bleach mod. Come on. I swear, this is just getting annoying. I can't fly anywhere. But that is pretty much it for the Bleach mod. I'm gonna wait for my spirit to get, so I can get my other sword back. 1 minute. Don't know what that was about. Alright, so that is pretty much it for the Bleach mod. Hope you guys like it. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you later.